Nothing says Christmas like Halloween.
I hate it. Why? Where's Cleopatra?
It's so frustrating. Had they aimed for November, like one more week, I would have been more accepting of a Christmas episode.
I hate it when they don't line up.
No, but it's
just wait so we can have a Christmas episode right before Christmas.
Right. I mean, that's asking a lot.
They never do things in order anyways.
Right. You could have showed us spring break last week and then at Christmas show us Christmas.
I would also like a Halloween episode. I miss the trick-or-treating from the closet.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
That felt good.
That did feel good.
I need to see Kody and Robyn. Kody and a eyeliner again.
Oh, a eyeliner.
An eyeliner.
He's a little eyeliner again. He's a little eyeliner.
And, and Mommy and her Cleopatra.
Caitlin.
Mommy.
We have always had the belief system that Kody had the hots for Grandma Janelle, his own mother. And this episode just further proved that to me because he kept calling Robyn mommy 4 times in one episode, which is 4 times too many.
Also, their kids are not very young anymore.
Hey, Mom.
Mommy.
Oh, yeah, Mommy, you see this hot guy coming for you, Mommy? Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mommy, what should we do?
Last week, he's all into his dad. This week, he's all into his mom. It's just... It's a lot, Guys, if you're not watching on YouTube, just know that we are in our Christmas spirit. Mm-hmm. We are wearing...
Broke out the Santa shirts.
Brought out our Santa shirts. And Caitlin has told me about 10 times how unflattering these red pants are and that it's very weird seeing me sit crisscross applesauce like this.
It is. It's just...
She goes, what if you turned on YouTube and you saw someone sitting there like that? I'm like, I don't know. So I'm trying to not do it.
You just want to be in a pretzel.
It's just hard.
It's just a strange look. And the red pants are just...
They're really...
They're emphasizing it.
They really are. Yeah. I do apologize for that. I do apologize. Oh my God. I have to say something. And this is a tough thing for me to say. I love Christmas. I would die for Christmas.
Yes.
I would... Did you just die on Christmas?
No.
Okay. I would die...
It's his birthday.
Okay. I would die though. I would die on Christmas for Christmas.
Okay.
Like there's nothing I love more than
you are
Christmas.
Mr. Griswold.
I am. And also, I mean, there's so many things that like Jean-Benet Ramsey, like that's also Christmas time, like there's beautiful, no, I shouldn't say beautiful, but there's a lot
of good datelines around Christmas time too.
There really is. Christmas
there's a
brings
lot of
out
murders
the worst.
around Christmas.
Christmas brings out the worst in people, but it brings
Your
out
two
the
favorite
best
things,
in me.
Datelines, murders, Christmas.
I have never felt more depressed watching a Christmas episode.
It's not the same Brown family Christmas it used to be.
No, it's really not.
No.
Like when we're at Mrs. Brown's
I'm like
new
the
mansion,
kids. I'm like, I want the tradition, you guys. Bring everyone together. I want Mary's centerpieces.
It's like
I want the wet bar.
It felt cold, but not like there was a snow outside. Just like
it honestly felt wet.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Wet.
It felt like it had rained a lot and it was just like wet. And it wasn't really like that cold. It was starting to get hot in North Carolina with the wet.
Yeah, it wasn't where it needed to be.
No.
And I'm really sad to report that because it's just it's tough. But
and Kody and Robyn's felt dusty, how people said they're gonna have a lot of dust at their house. It felt that way.
Robyn's already got the asthma. Yep. She's already like I don't know where the bigger tree is.
It's like Kody, you went down in elevation.
He's like, Mommy, did you find the bigger tree? Maybe I could breastfeed on you later, Mommy.
She's like, I couldn't find it in our 800 boxes we have.
I've done a deep dive.
Okay.
I've done a deep dive. Guys, let's get into this. Season 20, episode 5. Kissing another man's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this episode not only follows the theme of Christmas, it also follows the theme of incest, Kody with Grandma Janelle. And hormones. And then it also really dives into balls.
Yeah.
We have McKelty saying she loves little balls. We've got Meri and Jen saying they love white balls. And then we've got Caleb talking about big balls.
Those all track,
right? It really did,
Little balls for McKelty,
Yep.
White balls for Meri, yeah.
Which is just like a visual I didn't need to know about Tony's balls, So much fur and so
and
little
balls.
couch.
It's probably good for his running.
Did you hear what I said?
I did,
Little couch.
A little couch with a lot of fur.
Yeah.
A lot of fur blankets.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? Nothing screams Christmas like sad old Parowan. We gotta start.
Parowan should be a cute Christmas town, but it's not feeling that way.
No, it feels dry.
It does.
They're not wet here.
No, they were like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go to New York.
Oh my God. So we go to Dee Dee's farmhouse with Jen or Meri and her girlfriend.
Must
Jen.
be the hopping place in town besides the bike shop.
Oh yeah. it seemed like it was.
They have the Subway Taco Bell gas station.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They've got the B&B.
Yep.
They've got Jen's bike shop and DD's. That's about you. We've seen Parowan.
It's a 2-minute drive from the B&B to DD's. I had to map it. I wanted to see. I'm like, did they walk here?
Everything's within 4 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Well, Meri also walked to the bike shop, so everything's close.
We can walk very quickly to everything.
It's kind of a great walk score.
Now, I love that when we sit down at this very Christmas themed DD's, Jen immediately is like, "Oh, do you need to respond to Logan about that text?" Trying to make it
Meri,
look like,
make sure everyone knows that one of the children still talks to you.
Make sure. And I'm like, he wanted a recipe.
Yeah, I'm like, that's always one text a year. Also, Daddy Logan, he's top of the pyramid for me. Okay, he's probably my favorite brown child.
I know what you're gonna say.
But he's also commenting on Kody's Special Forces reel on Instagram, saying like, "Get it, Dad. Good job." And I'm like, he's just too nice. I don't think I could actually be his friend because he would say, "I don't want to talk bad about people."
Right. Here's the thing, though. I go back to Brianna Chicken Fry saying that, I thought he was special needs. And maybe that's where Logan's coming from. Like, you got this, Dad.
You can do it.
Yeah. Proud of you.
I think he wants to stay out of the drama. Yeah. So I think he's cordial with everybody. I do think he sends Meri one text a year asking a recipe. But to her, that's enough. That's more than anyone
Jen
else.
had to bring it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that text with Logan. And she's like, "Oh yeah, he wants my candy cane recipe." She's like, Kody only likes Grandma Janelle's candy cane recipe, so I can't give it to him. Now, this candy cane recipe is apparently a tradition that we've never heard of before. And
we've seen so much of their life, and we've never seen them do the candy canes.
Never. But
which seems odd.
Meri says, I would allow the children to come into my kitchen.
That was so telling.
Right? I was just like, oh.
I would allow them into my kitchen once a year to make a candy cane. And it was like an assembly line. We got one in, one out. I only want 3 children in my house at a time.
I know this sounds stupid, but like, I wouldn't have thought you could make candy canes. It seems like a machine thing.
It seems like something you just get out of a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Yep. I've never heard of anyone making their own candy canes.
I don't know if they grow on trees or bushes or what, but I just think that like it's a candy cane is something that just shows up. I don't think about how it's made.
Yeah.
I
know. I've never been around anyone who made their own. I've never had a homemade candy cane.
No, me either. No. I've never met someone who
maybe this year we could text Meri for the recipe.
No, because you know what? I like the Sweet Tarts candy canes. I don't like the regular. I don't like the regular
something
ones.
fake.
Yeah, just like not a regular candy cane. Not a regular candy cane. Just So this has always been such a fun tradition for them, and these kids, they just lit up, and then all the kids. The other tradition was that
they got to go in Meri's house. That was fun too.
Right,
once a year.
And we got to wear our pajamas that were scrubs,
our scratchy scrub
pajamas that Meri made everybody. It's one of those things where it's like, God, you feel so bad because I appreciate all the work you put into it, but these fucking suck. And I feel bad, but I don't want to wear it.
But some of my favorite Brown family memories are the fashion shows with the pajamas.
Now, you say favorite memories. There was one time, I think. We
got Christmas pajamas twice.
I think we only did it once.
I think we had 2 times.
I remember her gifting them, but then she bought everybody stuff. But that we only had those homemade Americana craft room.
I think there was more than once.
Okay. Well, maybe so.
I don't know. It's all a blur.
So Jen's like, "What's going on with the family?" Meri's like, "You probably know more than I do." I'm like, yeah. She's like, "Don't you talk to Janelle?" And she's like, about
I was like, "Talk to Janelle." It's not like Janelle's updating her about the rest of the family.
Janelle
we're talking about one thing here.
Yeah, Janelle doesn't give a fuck.
Janelle's just Meri's asking if Janelle got an email. She's not saying like, "How are the kids?"
No,
she doesn't care about that.
So Meri's like, "Well, we still haven't figured out Coyote Pass." I'm like, "Of course you haven't." But this is where I feel like Meri starts to show her true colors, and she's just like, "All I want is just Kody to communicate. Just call me. If you just call me, Kody."
I want him to just unblock my number. That's all I'm asking
once a month, even once a year. Logan calls me more than that. Just call me, Kody. Just communicate with me somehow. Send a text.
I'm surprised she wasn't like, you know what? We're not getting a legal divorce, but I would like a special little agreement that once a year I get a phone call with you.
A couple years ago, Kody sent a text to Meri 6 days before her birthday saying happy birthday. And that
She saves
that has
it.
carried
It's her
her.
wallpaper.
Yes. Like, oh my, I mean, it wasn't quite my birthday, but wow, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
He cares about me.
He really does. Raleigh does. He does.
She has all his voicemails saved so she can listen to his voice.
Yes. And it's always like, hey, Meri, it's Kody.
I need you to move some stuff over at Robyn's garage.
Call me back. Bye. Actually just text. I don't need to talk on the phone to
Call
you.
Robyn.
Hey,
my
Meri,
assistant.
it's Kody. What's your address again? I forgot. Thanks. Bye.
She's like,
Hey,
just to hear his voice
Meri,
again.
it's me, Kody. You got any of my working gloves over there? All right, call me back. Just text me. You know what? Just send an email. I have your number blocked after this. Goodbye.
just leave him out front. I'll be by later.
yeah. Don't be hanging
Just
out.
don't
at the
even call
door.
me back and just do what I need you to do.
Yeah, exactly. Is Jen eating a lemon during breakfast?
It looked like it. I feel it's petty.
Oh, you listen. To commit to eating a lemon,
Petty Jen is petty.
okay.
I feel
could
like she's like,
never.
I'm gonna do the lemons thing, Kody.
I could never commit to biting a lemon.
Okay.
No,
I think she's doing it on purpose.
okay. I like that. I'm cool with that.
I don't know.
It's not too bad.
I feel like everything they do is on purpose.
Yeah.
To see if Kody will notice.
So, just Jen, Meri's girlfriend, to refresh everyone's memory, is like so.
People
like,
can think what they want. Okay. About our relationship.
I didn't think like
Whatever.
There can be rumors. There can be rumors out there about us licking each other, but like no, she was my only support system. Okay, she supported me by standing underneath me while I sat in a split. Okay,
She supported my body weight.
she supported me, and I like sat on her face and stuff. Like, okay, get over it. She's my support system.
Okay. Meri's in love with Jen.
Yeah.
But I don't think Jen's in love with Meri.
Here's the thing. I think Jen loves the lore, the lesbian lore of it.
Yes, yes.
Jen loves to be like, oh, I'm grabbing your boob, and Meri's like, no, you're not. And Meri's like, please
Meri
grab
wants
it.
to like, well, and she wants to cover it up. She's like, Jen, come on, don't tell people that. And Jen's
Right.
like, no, we got to play into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That Jen's like,
Jen loves the cameras, actually, is what Jen loves.
Jen loves the cameras. Can I tell you something?
She's come to love the cameras.
When
What?
Jen and Meri are sitting in their confessional, I just get, I don't know why, but like I just picture Judy Hildebrand and Ruby Frankie.
Cult leader.
Just like, I don't know what it is, but like Jen is Jody. Is that her name? Jody?
Yes.
Jody Hildebrand, and Meri is
Ruby Frankie.
Ruby Frankie. I just see them sitting there. I'm
similar
waiting for them to tell
energies.
me how to parent my kids.
Similar energies between those two.
Yeah, just like, hey, don't forget 20 lashings if your kid forgot their lunch. It's like, okay, write that down.
Tie him up in the basement.
Tie him up in the basement. That's what you got to do. So Jen's like, hey, how much longer are we going to pretend that Kody's not like a complete asshole? Meri's like,
I don't know.
6 weeks, maybe. I'm like, it's not going to be 6 weeks
No.
because this is Christmas time or Halloween. We're not entirely sure with the timeline. And the house didn't, or the property didn't sell until April.
Yeah.
Because, we did the family reunion and we were there, and that was in April. And so that's longer than 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Meri,
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe it took a while to sell.
well, I think she thought, okay, here we go. Like
honestly, I'm surprised somebody bought it in 6 months.
6 weeks.
6 weeks. No.
Or 6
6
months.
months.
Okay. Well, I'm just,
Well, less than 6 months.
I don't know when they
4
listed
months. Okay.
it. I don't know.
It wasn't listed at this point, though.
No,
Christmas time.
she is, because she's saying if it's not in contract with this buyer, like they're saying, like it's already, there's already someone interested.
Oh, I thought they were talking about Kody and Robyn's new house when they were talking about contract.
No,
Okay.
no.
Or their old house. Okay.
But I think Meri's like, well, we closed down for the holidays, New Year's, Valentine's Day.
Kody, it's going to take Kody a while to get the trailers off the property.
Yeah, so maybe like 6 weeks. And Jen's like, it is time to end your nice girl era and time to enter
Let's do
the
that scene we
dark
practiced.
side.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you ready for
And Meri's like, the one where we look at each other? And she's like, no, Meri, not that one. A different one. So we're going to do bitch lessons with Jen. All right. Meri, are you ready for this?
Ready, Jen.
You do not control me.
You do not control me.
Okay, like less smile.
Okay.
Like more nasty bitch.
You do not control me, Kody.
Oh my God. I felt that all the way from my tits to my puss. Wow. That was really, really good. Okay. Get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
Ooh, I like that
Ooh,
one.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, cool. Comb your fucking hair.
Comb your fucking hair, Kody.
Oh my God. That came from like deep within. Okay. Let's try one more. Jen, eat my pussy.
Jen, That's on the DL.
Oh, sorry. Bitch, where's my money?
Bitch, where's my money?
Bitch, better have my money. Wow. Yes, we're ready to go. We're locked and loaded.
And again, with these two, it just feels so rehearsed. It's
Always.
not funny. This should have been a funny scene, and it wasn't.
Yeah,
it always falls flat.
Yes,
because it always feels rehearsed.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. It's never genuine. It's never in the moment.
No,
you know.
Never.
We knew who was gonna do the funniest dick painting. They had planned that out.
By the way, someone just told us they're auctioning those off.
Oh, can't wait.
It would look perfect next to this.
Yeah,
honestly,
it would. I would love that, but I still am putting it out for the Brown family mission statement.
I would love that, but I'm also putting it out here. If you ever see she's doing the auction, and we're not notified, can someone please tell us?
Yes,
put out the smoke signals.
We're willing to put out $6.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spend a lot.
We're on a spending freeze.
Honestly, this cost $10,000. We don't have the money. Just kidding.
Oh my God.
No,
so
we got the Temu version.
All right, let's go over to our pre-holiday gathering in North Carolina. Now, Christine was apparently, it feels like, in town when they went and cut down the tree. And so it's making a little more sense that she's upset she wasn't invited. Yeah. Because she was like, yeah, that's when they cut down yesterday. Yeah, that's tough. So we're at Maddie and Caleb's house. And as we're walking up, David's like, is that okay? And she's like, yeah, it is. It's from the Civil War. And he's like,
she's like, Caleb told me, and he doesn't lie. He's like, Caleb's pulling your leg.
That's not what he said.
What did he say? She's like, Caleb's not like that. He doesn't lie. He doesn't lie. Cut to inside. David's like, is that a real cannonball? And Maddie's like, yeah, it is. And Caleb goes, I've been lying to all of you.
The fact that like Caleb,
Janelle was like, I thought it was real.
Well, Caleb's like, I'm around a bunch of people who are dumb as fuck, you know? And now David came in, and he's like, he's going to challenge me. He's going to out me.
I feel like he was like, you guys all believed that? Like he told them that like years ago, and they've all believed.
I don't believe that. I don't. I think that he was like, I'm going to tell them this is a real cannonball. And like,
he was going to stick to his story until David
came in and ruined it. And he was like, no, actually, it's these big balls.
Another person who David's getting on their nerves, you know?
She's like, why did you out me like that, man? Like, shut your fucking mouth.
You're new here.
I'm telling you, though, David's always right. Yeah. David's always right. He will.
You don't want to play games with David.
No, he'll get out Google. He'll get out Thesaurus. You know, he'll do whatever it takes to prove to you that you are wrong. And
so Caleb knew. I have to just own up to it now.
Yeah, he's like, I can't. Because next thing you know, he's looking up Civil War cannonballs. I'm like, the Civil War? I don't think we had.
Maddie was like, "Are you what?" Like I thought that was real. And like, how long has she believed that?
When did we stop like using cannonballs? Let's do that kind of math real quick because you know, when did they stop using cannonballs in war? Because I need to know this.
Okay.
Mid to late 19th century. Okay, I don't know when the
19th century.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would that be like the 90s?
No.
Okay. Is 19th century not like 1990?
No.
Oh.
It'd be like 1900s. I don't know. I don't know.
It said mid to late. Is it 1999?
1870s.
Okay.
1850s. So I don't think this.
Their house is not that old.
No. I don't know if I thought it landed here.
I thought they acted like it landed there. I thought that's the lie they were all believing. It's just that hasn't been moved in a long time.
You know what? It's not Christmas unless Janelle's popping open a can of cinnamon rolls and calling them homemade. You know,
she's a cinnamon roll expert.
She knows how to busting those things out left and right. She knows
how to pop that thing open.
Yeah, her aluminum tin or whatever things, and she's just like bing bang boom. Guys, these are Grandma Janelle's famous cinnamon rolls / Pillsbury.
Grandma Janelle and Pillsbury.
It's a collab.
Yeah, it's a collab. Collaboration.
Yeah, you know,
she makes the same kind as me. You know, it's a family original.
Savannah's here, and I just like Savannah doesn't seem happy. Savannah seems like, you know, when you wouldn't know this, but like when you move somewhere and you don't know anybody yet. And it's just like,
I feel like I've said this before, but I feel so bad for Savannah. She got like the short end of every stick. You know?
Yep.
It's like she was still young, but like Kody wasn't really in her life. He wasn't a good dad to her, but her siblings had a good Kody.
Yeah.
And like then she had like the divorce. She was like right at her prime time of like high school. Like everything.
I feel like Savannah would have done better as Christine's kid. And Peyton could have been Janelle's kid, because I feel like Christine's kids were always ignored anyways.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it like, that's the thing with Truly, is kind of like, she never really had a great dad.
He was never
But like,
there.
I feel like Savannah was like, oh, my dad's a great dad to all these people. And then
I know.
boom.
Yeah.
It all just fell apart.
And then she also like had to move so much with Janelle. She lived in the RV with Janelle. Like she's just been, and I think they're close.
Yeah.
Her and Janelle, but I just feel like poor Savannah. It's
She's
like every
tired.
point in her life, she's just had to like have the shitty part. You know?
Yeah.
She had to live in that student apartment.
But I say to her, I say, Savannah, listen up, girl. Okay. It could be worse. You could be walking around like baby Ace with a bun mohawk situation going on, which I know McKelty was like, this is so cool.
It's terrible.
It is what
It's
I would
terrible.
totally wear to a Pink concert. You know, like it's just like, it's so on brand.
It's better than having all her hair, his hair cut off by his mom.
I saw a picture
Like
the other
Avalon.
day of Toyota Avalon, and I was like, did we fix it?
They're cute kids, but they're just always a mess.
A mess. I don't think they shower often.
No.
I think they get the hose.
The other day they had painted their whole face and arms and everything with their pumpkin painting.
Oh God. I can't do that. You know?
I just feel like McKelty's just like, whatever, do whatever you want.
It's
you know?
like,
It's a
let
lot of
kids
hands
be
off.
kids, but she's like, let kids be animals. You know?
Truly.
Yeah. Truly Grace Willie Brown.
Truly.
So David's really pushing Farmers Only on Janelle, and she's like, I don't want to.
She's like, if you
that.
tell me one more fucking Farmers Only joke, David,
Yeah.
I am going to go to my upstairs room at Maddie's house and slam the door.
And you're not getting any of my famous cinnamon rolls. All right. You can't just go
I'm
to the
taking
store.
the
and buy it.
Pillsbury's away from you.
Absolutely, you know. But she's like, I don't want to date. Like, it just seems like so much work and stuff. And like, no, that's because we were with Kody, and like Cody's a lot of work. You know, he had his grooming, he had his dietary restrictions.
What was all that? Like they are harping, even in Christine's book. It's like it was hard to be around Kody because of his dietary restrictions. I'm like, what is he doing?
I'm sure
like,
it changed all the time.
What? I just feel like he just eats a lot of Cafe Rio. Like, is it?
I feel like sometimes he was Whole30. Sometimes he was vegan. Sometimes he was paleo.
Okay.
Sometimes he was gluten-free. You know, it was a lot. And they're like, I don't even know which diet to do.
Okay.
They're like, I just bought all the stuff for Whole30. And he's like, no, I finished that. All right. I've moved on to I'm a carnivore diet now. And they're like, fuck. And he's like, nope, now I'm vegan. You know,
they're like, please just bring your own food.
Yeah. Just, bring it. Let Robyn cook for you.
He watched
Bring it
Super
here.
Size Me one time and now he's into everything.
Everything.
Every
Absolutely.
diet.
Now we find something out about Janelle. We find out that Miss Janelle is into Javier Bardem, who I had no idea who was.
No, but once I saw him, I knew him.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw the face and I was like, okay, but I still don't know from what.
Yeah.
I just knew the face.
Yeah.
And then
Handsome gentleman, though.
handsome. Yeah. Handsome guy.
Kind of burly.
Sam Elliott.
Sam
Now,
Elliott.
I don't know if there's a younger version of Sam Elliott,
but the one we Googled was very old.
he looked like he belonged, like, I've never watched Yellowstone, but like if there was a great grandpa on Yellowstone,
That's the
it would
vibes
be
I was
Sam
getting.
Elliott.
And his voice melts her like butter.
Which is kind of going like this. I'm going to come over to Janelle.
And then she's like, I do. I'm very into those men, but I married Kody. So that shows you what I actually got.
That's really tough. It's really tough. Also, David was on Farmers Only. David is like, I was on every site. I'm like, that's because your daughter was trying to find Christine. She was like, every single dating app I'm going to sign you up for, hoping Christine's on one of them.
It made it like creepy.
Yeah.
It's like every dating site. Okay, David.
Yeah.
Like,
You were
wow,
horny.
you're really, really desperate.
Yeah. Can you imagine David doing it? No. That's
I don't want to think about it.
no. And again, like there's no ass
But you're
there.
right though. His daughter was like, "Where is she?
Where
She's
is
out here
she?
somewhere. I know she was on a dating app.
Yeah.
If we get all 15, we're bound to find her."
There's probably more than 15.
Yeah.
She was like, I don't know.
Like,
I signed you up for
Christine
something
ever-
called Grinder, and he
Does-
was like, okay, whatever.
Christine might be. Does she find that weird, or does she find it like endearing? He
I
was
think
really
she was
looking
like,
for
he
her.
was really committed.
Mhm.
You know, Christine, I feel like
He knew we would be soulmates.
red flags go off in front of her, and she's like, "These are such nice flags." You know, she doesn't understand it. So let's go outside and decorate the shitty Christmas tree that we got. That is not a Christmas tree.
No.
It
looks nothing like a Christmas
it's a
tree.
palm Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's really the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And McKelty almost knocks it down at one point. And I was like, honestly, it would have been better off knocked down. It would have been better off knocked down. The stand that they're using, it felt very brown.
It felt like this is actually for like a 2-foot tree, but we're gonna make it.
And
Here,
they've got like things underneath it. Like here's one rock.
Here, we're gonna level it, and it's like, well, don't touch it. Don't get close to that tree, kids. It'll fall over.
I don't want McKelty's kids anywhere near that.
No,
Absolutely not. You know, that thing is McKelty's kids.
Ace will have Archer like hanging from the tree with the Christmas lights.
Remember
like,
in Christmas Vacation?
Yeah.
When the tree like catches fire and the cat and whatever. Like that's to me.
That's what's gonna happen at the real Brown family celebration.
Those are those 3 kids. Like that's a summary of them. Janelle's like, God, you know, things have really changed in recent years. You know, like I've moved and Christina's married again to someone else. I'm like, we weren't confused by that, right? Like we weren't thinking like, oh, she got married again to Kody. No, to someone else. She's married
Thanks
again.
for the clarifying.
Thank you.
Clarifying
I get so irritated with this family because it's like they do clarify too much for me and it bothers me. Really, like Kody said like 5 times in this episode, you know, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing.
It's like we knew.
I'm just messing. Just kidding. But
he has to say it because Robyn's so dumb that usually he does sarcasm and she's like, oh, really? And he's like, no, I'm just.
No, I really do feel like he's like, no, this family's stupid as fuck. I got to make sure.
I have to clarify when I'm
just
joking.
messing. Just dad messing, you know, just messing with you guys. How about we go get a beer on tap?
Cody's feeling so good without the dead weight to him of the other wives.
Yes, remember he had to let that go. He had to let the big family go.
I feel like he's happier than ever.
And now, even better,
he's like jovial.
He's got a man in his life.
Mm-hmm.
Brody.
He's got a new son.
Oh.
Move over, Daddy Logan.
Move over, Caleb. You know, this is, I mean, I don't know if Brody knows what he's signed up for.
Caleb, stop talking to me. So I got a new
hot little thing.
What do you call it? Son-in-law.
Yeah. I got a new hot little thing over there, you know. Grandma Janelle can't wait to see him.
Brody better keep him at a distance.
Yeah. No shit. You better bring that pocket knife with you everywhere you go. You never know when Kody might show up and try and get a little feel in there.
He's like, Kody and Brody, the butt.
What would our couple's name be? You know, would it be Grody? It's like,
yes, it would be.
It would be Grody. It really would be. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Kody and Brody, baby.
So Christine's like, you know, me and Janelle, like, we became friends in Flagstaff during COVID
because we both hated Kody so much. It really bonded us.
We had a mutual hate for Kody, and we were just like, let's be friends. Before that, we were like, fine.
Nothing bonds you more than hating someone.
That is so true.
And
like,
this is an unbreakable bond now because they hated him so much.
I could have somebody that like I can't stand, and then they say shit about someone I hate, and I'm like,
maybe they aren't so bad.
Why don't you come on over here? Why don't we have a chat? You know,
I think we could turn this around.
Yeah, I think we could. I think we could save this. You know, like we were fine.
I think we're gonna have a beautiful friendship.
Christine says that on her second date with David, she let him know that she's got a sister wife, and that's Janelle. And I honestly think Janelle's like, leave me the fuck alone. I went to North Carolina to get the fuck away from you.
I'm trying to leave.
And why are you bringing me into this? I don't want this anymore. I thought that it seemed fun, you know, but then we did the press and then we did this and that. And it's just, leave me the fuck alone. Stay in Utah. She's like, I don't know why your fucking kids are coming here. I don't want them either. Just leave me the fuck alone.
She's like, please leave Peyton back.
Yeah. No, you know, she's so close with Peyton.
She loves Peyton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have something funny to say.
Okay.
When they start doing the Christmas cookie decorating, and Janelle's like, I'm actually like, which Janelle always says. Janelle always says, I'm actually really liking this, or oh, I actually like
because
that.
She knows she usually hates everything.
Yes, and I love that. But she's like, I wish that we had done this before, and they're like, we did.
She's like, when? And they're like, you always stayed home.
Saturday after Thanksgiving. She's like, I wasn't there. I'm like, Janelle never showed up for the cookie decorating.
She was like, cookie decorating.
She's like, that's an waste of money.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I got a sign to.
So sorry.
Put in a yard. You know, I'm
actually doing an open house for Mona.
Yeah. No,
they're like, you quit working for Mona years ago. She's like, she needed me back.
It showed to me that Janelle did not
pay attention.
I was gonna say put in a lot of effort. Which
Well,
we
we knew
knew,
that.
but I'm just saying, like, even into the family, like, she was like, "Yeah, I'm not going over there."
No.
Cookie decorating. She's like, "This is actually fun.
Yeah, she's like, oh, my kids
We should have
always
been
did it."
doing this for years." And I'm like, "We did,
You
Mom.
missed out, Janelle.
Mom, we did this for years. We did. And so
I'm actually liking this. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised. I've never heard of this. What is it? We're decorating cookies, and she's like, "Is this where the ones that I would eat at Christmas came from?" They're like, "Yeah." I thought those were store-bought, I thought those were store-bought. Janelle also didn't know that you could make candy canes.
Janelle, yeah, she was just like us. She was like, Meri made homemade candy canes? You guys were allowed in Mary's house?
When the fuck did that happen? Where was I? Napping, I guess. So
Always had better things
as
to
we're
do.
decorating the cookies, Mackenda's like, "God, I love little balls. I love Tony's little balls." I'm like, I don't need to know what Tony's balls are like.
I don't want to think about Tony's balls, honestly.
No. Also, Toyota Avalon at one point, she takes, I don't know what it is, Fun Dip, unsure. She takes it and she just rips it open with her mouth. And I was like,
That's her. She's going to be a force to be reckoned with. You know what?
What?
We went to we took our son to Monster Jam.
And
I was like, how do people get into this? I'm thinking that that's a career path for her.
Toyota Avalon, either that
She
or
could drive a monster truck.
Or WWE SmackDown.
That too. Yeah. You're not going to want to mess with her.
Or maybe she goes into cage fighting. I don't know. There's a lot of
Anybody
opportunities.
makes fun of Ace's hair.
Oh.
She's going to take you down.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should be careful.
Watch out. Yeah, she's speaking of Christmas, the best Christmas pageant ever is she's a herdman.
She's a herdman.
Those kids are
the
herdsmen.
herdmen. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we find out that Maddie does not let her kids have any artificial dyes in their food. And McKelty makes fun of her for it, but McKelty's like, "Listen, I'm just saying, my kids, when they were sick, their cough syrup was honey and onions."
That sounds disgusting.
What?
I mean, do what you want with your kids, but I'm like, that sounds like that would make you puke as you were taking
honey and onions.
Does it work?
I'd rather be sick.
I don't know. Give me the gross cherry flavor.
Bring me to the fucking hospital and let me die. Put me on the ventilator before you give me honey and onions.
It's so nasty.
That's disgusting.
Also, like, how bad do you smell?
Listen, I ate an onion once when I was sick, and it
You
permeated
smelled.
out.
It was like coming out your pores for weeks. I swear, it was so gross.
It was bad, but just how do you do that? How do you take?
I feel like it's hard enough to get kids to take like a flavored something. I don't feel like they would.
Our kids are always under the impression that we are poisoning them to die. They think that we're at Jonestown and we're like, "Drink this Kool-Aid, bitch."
We tried to give them the honey and the onions. They'd be like, "No, thanks."
No, absolutely
They
not.
would throw it up onto us.
And every time we do it, it's like it goes into their mouth. And they're screaming their head off. And then when we're finished, like, "Oh, it wasn't so bad." I'm like, every time. We're not killing you. We're trying to help you here because you're hurting us. You're hurting us.
Also, they make dye-free stuff,
Yeah. Nope. Honey and onions.
Honey and onions. Janelle's like, we didn't have insurance a lot of times, so we always did honey and onions.
Well, we did it all.
Yeah, we did all the home remedies.
We did the onion in the room. We did I don't even know anymore. Onion in the socks. There's a lot of onions.
There's a lot of onions. Onions apparently cure all.
Yeah.
And they make you stink.
Yeah. I mean, I was feeling sick.
Cody must have been feeling sick and done the honey and onion thing before the move. That's why he smelled so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Gross.
When I ate the onion, I was feeling like I was getting run down kind of sick, like a cold or a flu or something. And then I traded that for just tons of diarrhea. So it was like, well, I guess it went out with it. Nothing could live in me.
You're right.
Nothing could live in me at that point.
Toxic.
Janelle's like, there was one point, just like 2 months. 2 months, I feel like she's trying to cover her tracks, where we didn't have insurance. Just so happened Maddie's appendix burst during that. And oh my God, I was paying that off for years.
By the way, Maddie, you owe me.
I'm like, Janelle's still making payments on it.
She's giving the payments to Maddie. She's like, this was your appendix.
You inherited
now that you're an adult. You're paying the rest off. Don't you remember someone we knew, like their parents were like making them pay them back for like medical bills they had as a kid?
They gave them
their braces
invoice
for their braces.
Yes.
And it was like, well, I didn't choose to get braces at 10. You put them on me.
You put them on me.
I didn't know I was going to have to pay it back.
Here's where I think this family really fucked up, because the only people who could be insured with Kody were Meri and Leon, because that's where the legal marriage was. Then divorce Meri.
Yeah, I would have divorced Meri.
Meri one of the kids with 6 kids. Yeah. And get those kids covered.
I'm going to marry Janelle because she's got, those kids are going to be hurt, don't you think?
Do you ever wonder if they brought
Especially
a
when they
kid
did
in
all
and
the
they're
wrestling
like,
and
oh,
stuff?
how many kids do you think went in? They're like, oh, I'm Leon.
Yeah.
You know? Like, oh, okay.
Leon looks a little different this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is Leon.
They're like, I swear that was Jezebel last week.
Maybe that's why
When Christine brought them in.
we get one child, but we get every girl in this family
They're
covered.
sending them all in like a hat and sunglasses.
Yes. They're like,
like, wow, okay. So
Wait, I just said
last week
horrible.
Leon had strep throat, and now Leon has a broken arm, and now Leon has a broken leg. This is really
they're
getting out
gonna
of hand.
report. They're gonna report these parents
Right.
for abuse. Yeah.
They're calling CPS because they're like, there's always an issue. It's like, well, you've seen 18 different kids under one name. That's their insurance fraud.
There is a new brown grandchild who has risen to the top of the pyramid.
Okay.
EVK.
Oh, she's always at the top of the pyramid.
No. I've not
Okay.
known her.
Oh,
Me and her haven't hung out much.
Oh my gosh, she's the cutest one.
She is.
She's so
and
cute.
I don't follow
Yeah.
any of the Browns except for Meri and Tony.
You picked the
I took the best ones.
Yeah.
I picked the people who are most active on social media.
All right. You know. If that's what you want.
Yeah. But
you have to get some of the better ones to balance those two out.
I didn't know her.
Mhm.
And now that I see her, I'm like, oh, Twilight Avalon, especially with the new do that she did. I'm like, EVK is the new cutest grandchild in this family.
She's super cute.
She's not just
all
cute.
Maddie's kids are cute.
I was like, she's gorgeous. Like
actually,
you can tell she's
McKelty's kids are cute too. They just, you got to
run
look.
amok.
Yeah, they just are a mess.
I feel like we only ever see Ace. Is Archer in a Tupperware somewhere? Like, did Avalon lock him up? Like, I feel like we hardly see Ace. Or
Really?
no, Archer.
I feel like we see him.
I feel like we always see Ace.
Yeah.
And then maybe that's just because I'm so disappointed every time I see him.
Your child.
Yeah, I'm like, oh God.
No, EVK. Maddie's kids.
I feel like
cute.
EVK is gonna grow up to be like gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's gonna have that like timeless beauty. Like
They're all cute. And actually, when we see the Brown kids as kids, they were all really cute too.
yeah,
Yeah.
but not all of them. Creature Brown. I'll say this about Creature Brown.
Uh-huh.
Creature Brown has come into her own this
Yeah, she has.
episode. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? Like she looks like she's found her style.
Mhm. I think
She's
the best thing for Truly was to get to grow up alone.
yes,
She
Yes.
likes that. Like we're feeling bad for Savannah, but for Truly, it was a blessing.
yes.
I feel like Truly's like, I don't have to be around those people, my
Yeah.
dad and his new wife and those kids. And I'm just, I get to do whatever I want. I'm sure David and Christine are like, anything you want, as long as it keeps you happy,
Yeah,
and
I feel like she's
as long as you don't listen in when we're,
blossoming.
yes.
By this point, I thought for sure she was going to have a tail,
No.
but I feel like we've bypassed the tail and we've got a cute style going.
We've passed the dusters on to Areola.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That was honestly a fashion high for her. We had some tough outfits there for a while, but
no, Truly's doing good.
yeah, I'm very happy about that.
Truly is thriving.
Now Christine's like, when I left the family, my kids were like, so mom, like what time are we making candy canes? And she's like, we're not. They're like,
Well,
cookies?
When are you making our special scratchy scrub pajamas? She's like, I'm not.
Cookies? No. Bread? No.
Mm.
Presents?
She's like, all I'm keeping
No.
is St. Lucia's Day.
Yeah, where the bitches have to make the food.
Where you guys have to cook.
I just like the fact. Here's the thing. I understand like going through divorce is a very hard thing, but I think most people are like, I want to make this as easy on my kids as possible. And I feel like Christine was like,
I feel like Christine was like, my kids are old enough that I don't have to.
I'm
I don't have
focused
to
on
soften
me.
the blow.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
focused on me.
I think it was earned because Christine took care of the kids so much, but I feel like when she divorced, like when she left the family, I feel like she was like, I'm done with kids.
But that's what's hard about like when your mom is the one who always did all
Yes.
this stuff. And then, I mean, look at Olivia on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. She's like,
Yeah.
my mom was the best mom. She was always there. And then
Yeah.
one day she was gone.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, I feel like you set, I mean, if Janelle was like, no, her kid's like, oh yeah, I didn't figure.
They're like, she didn't even know we made cookies.
Yeah. I was
I'm not expecting you to make them, Mom.
it is what it is, I also wondered too, like what movies did we watch at Robin's when we did cookie decorating?
No.
Like I can't imagine we were doing like Elf.
What's the most like
Christian
holiday movie?
Passion of the Christ.
Is that a holiday movie?
I'm sure for them it is. I'm sure for Robin it is.
Okay.
Because I don't think Robin was pulling out like the.
Do you think they believed in Santa, or they only talked about like
No.
it being Jesus?
Well, no, I think as young kids they did, but very quickly it was
Okay.
like I'm Santa.
Okay.
Daddy Cody's Santa. I'm the one buying all your gifts. And it's like, no, we all contribute the same amount to the family. He's like, nope, these are all for me. All right. I did all
An
of
extra
this.
for you, Robyn's kids.
Oh my God. All right. Let's go over to Mrs. Brown's new mansion, which is full of so much shit.
Oh my God, they have so much stuff. And for her to be like, well, Kody had to get like everything for everyone's house. Now that he doesn't have those other wives, it's all here. I'm like, this is not just Cody's clothes.
No.
Mrs. Dolly's. Okay.
Yeah.
This is your Etsy purchases.
I spent a very long time on HomeDepot.com trying to place some certain items because I'm like, there's so many of these containers.
They
and
had the nice storage containers.
Caitlin?
These were not the like 2 for $10 that we get. Okay?
No.
The kind that crack and the handles fall off. They had the top of the line.
And so what they had is they had the Husky.
Okay, the Huskies with the
different
clear,
sizes. Clear top means
tops.
it's most expensive.
Yeah.
So they range from about $15 to $35 a bucket, which like there was ones you could get the HDX, okay, 27-inch, which is bigger than this, for $10 a bucket.
Okay.
I was able to count 36 Husky containers.
The top of the line, the $35.
Well, they're different sizes.
Okay.
But I mean, they're paying their smallest size is $5 more than the biggest size you can get of HDX. 36.
We come to you with the hard-hitting news.
Right. This is what you need to know. They did end up having 5 of the 27-gallon HDXs, which were $10 a piece. But I feel like Kody was like, I don't like those. Those are cheap.
I need the nice ones.
There's just something about him. Like he sniffs out the most expensive thing.
They love that.
They
love to put their money into stuff it doesn't matter.
He has 3 8-inch DeWalt fans. $130 a fan. You can get 2 Ryobis for $89. You get 2 it's a fan, and we're in Flagstaff. How hot does it really get that you need a fan? And
we can open up the garage door,
right? And you're gonna be fine. I'm sure you also have a fucking mini split in this garage.
No, they go in to anywhere they go, and they say, "What's the most expensive thing you got?"
Yep.
They did buy something that was not expensive, and that's the Belladonna toilet paper.
Caitlin, I read reviews for Belladonna toilet paper, and it was like,
I'm like,
this is the
shitty
shit they give you in like elementary school. And I'm like,
why are they getting that?
Somebody in this home has hemorrhoids.
And I know why, because they're not buying a name brand toilet paper.
You don't need to use the hemorrhoid cream. You guys need to be using.
You need a Cottonelle.
Yes, which is so weird because it's like I feel like
I would have thought they'd be buying like the special like fancy organic thick plush toilet paper.
Well, when I saw the name Belladonna, I was like, oh, that's fancy toilet paper. But it said 2-ply. And I was like, must be
and it's in the big giant box, which is like from Costco or Sam's Club or something.
This is not.
They don't have a Costco there. They don't have a Sam's Club.
I feel like she buys this.
She only does online shopping.
Always. Yeah. Yes. But I was just like, Belladonna, it had a fancy print.
Mm-hmm.
The reviews are bad. Don't ever. I mean, one lady wrote, it took 3 times as much to get the job done. I was like, wow, okay. Yeah.
Thanks for the honest answer.
Thank you. What kind of mess was it? Was it hardy? Was it liquid? Like, what are we talking about here? 3 times as much to get the mess cleaned up.
Cody was sick of clogged toilets.
I guess.
Maybe.
But again, you guys would fix your hemorrhoid issue
with softer paper.
With just a softer paper.
They need a bidet.
They need a bidet. I mean, I don't even use toilet paper. I use a bidet.
No Belladonna for us.
And if I'm out and about,
and if I'm buying a toilet paper, which we do, I'm buying the nice stuff.
You get the Cottonelle.
Yeah, I like the thick stuff.
Okay. Well, I don't use toilet paper, but
you don't want a tissue paper on your butt.
No.
You know,
I mean, it's Christmas. Tissue paper is readily available. Just terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. I was also able to count 6 tool chests. Now, there's different kinds of tool chests. Some are workbenches.
Why do we need 4?
I said 6.
Oh, 6. Why do we need 6? Kody doesn't even fix anything himself.
I know.
They don't have art on the walls yet because they need to hire someone to do it. He doesn't even know how to hang a picture.
The ones that I found that I'm pretty sure are ranging from $400 to over $1,000.
He probably has the over $1,000 ones.
I'm just like, what? Like, how many tools do you have? And also, I mean, we're talking about we had to fill all these containers up. We had to fill the tool
spending
stuff up.
To spend other people's money.
Yes.
Right?
Like, where the like my wife is like, no, you can get that Harbor Freight tool with the one
get on Facebook Marketplace and find one that's already used.
No, I don't even have. I mean, they just throw them somewhere in the garage and hope I can find them again later. They also still had some of their Mormon food storage in there.
They did?
Yes, which I thought was interesting.
But it never goes bad, right?
I think it goes bad.
Okay.
And that's how the business works. Then you have to like buy it again.
Oh, you have to buy a new kit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it works or something.
It's good. We should get into that.
And I also feel like Kody got all of the camping chairs in the divorces. There was so many camping chairs.
Everyone else was like, those are bad memories. You go ahead and keep those.
Yeah. And like even Janelle, like that was her living room set.
Yeah.
You know? Janelle's like, she didn't get to take her own living room with her. Goodness. And then this is what's crazy is, oh, that's in the other garage. The other garage?
What is in the other garage? We didn't get a look, did we?
No.
I want to see how much stuff is in there. We had to move because we outgrew our garage.
The
right?
other garage. I could not comprehend what that meant because this garage is full.
We're not even parking cars in these garages. No, we're just filling it up with storage containers.
With Husky containers that are $35 a pop.
And I know from experience, because I feel like Kody and Robyn, the whole Brown family is like us. We are the Browns,
we
okay?
too much shit.
We never look in these boxes.
No.
We put stuff away in them and we probably are like, I don't know, it's lost forever.
Yeah, but when I go to throw it away, you're like, we need that. And I'm like, no, we it's been out here. It's been in our closet for the 6 years that we've lived in this home. And you're like,
but now that I know where it is,
I might need that. I'm like, oh my God, Robyn Brown. Oh my goodness. Kody also has a drum set? What? When is he playing drums?
I don't know.
We know that the house had a bunch of guitars in it.
We've never, why, if the Browns are so, into music, the Kody Browns, the Robyn Browns, why have we never had like a family jam session? I've never seen Kody pull out a guitar
we've got
or a
Plathville
drum.
Band.
We've heard, all we've gotten is unwritten in all this time.
Yeah. The rest is still unwritten.
Like, I would like more singing, please.
I would
like more family jam sessions. That was quality TV. I forgot we got some singing from Christine.
Yeah, unfortunately, Christine was singing a lot. Unfortunately,
I guess actually we got some singing this episode too.
Oh, we did. We did.
We did.
Meri's like, yeah, Kody used to have a lot of stuff at our houses, but he hasn't had stuff at my house for years and years and years. And I used to,
she was always like, Kody, you still have this at my house, and he's like, it's all right, I got a new one at Robyn's.
Yeah,
he didn't even like want to get his old stuff. He's like, you can just throw it away.
One pair of his panties that were used. She still smells them.
She sleeps with his like jacket still, or his t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sleeps in it.
She does.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm never gonna wash it. It smells like him. Onions and honey.
I still forgot. I forgot about the whole quilt with all the stuff that she had to rip apart to send him his stuff.
Yeah.
So stupid. So here comes a Wowa in her fucking Evian bottle, flared floral jeans.
How much is an
again.
Evian bottle? We figured that out before.
Did we?
I think we compared it to a regular bottle of water. Yeah.
I think they're like $70 a bottle.
I think so.
It's I couldn't believe it. But my favorite part is her rope bracelet. Now, these rope bracelets were a thing for a while, and it's like you need to survive,
right? Like if you're out somewhere stranded, you have 400 feet of rope. It's
and I'm like, what am I going to do with the rope? Hang myself? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to save myself. What am I? Lasso something? I'm gonna shoot it up.
We're gonna rappel down
a
mountain with this rope bracelet. Like,
absolutely not.
It doesn't really seem useful.
No, I don't know any of the knots.
I'm guessing her new boyfriend made it.
Oh, he did.
Bought it for her, just in case she's ever out.
I think he makes them. I think Brody makes these. He's very into it. So, she shows up and she's like, "Hi guys."
I'm sure Kody brought one for Special Forces.
And while she's coming up, Robyn's like, Cody's like, "What do we do with this shit?" And Robyn's like, how about my grandkids pile? Robyn's mouth during this entire thing, I felt like she was doing like chewing tobacco.
I think she was like chewing gum. I'm like, can you spit that out? Please, we're filming.
Huh? No, it didn't feel like gum. It felt like
to eat a bunch of goldfish, and she's like,
yes, that's what it felt like. You know, when you have to do the scoop, and you're like, look at all this, and then you eat it. The regurgitated goldfish.
She's like, I got a lot of goldfish stuck in my teeth.
So Aurora shows up. She's like, the timing of talking about grandkids. Oh my God. So you guys know.
Also love that Robyn was like, the grandkids felt like I'm saving for Rose. I'm like, you also have other grandkids. If you would mend relationships, you could probably see them someday.
No.
Well, might be too late for that now, but you had your chance at other grandkids.
No, she didn't. No. She didn't want those ones. She only wants.
She's like those. She's like, no, those kids. Have you seen them? They're crazy. They would ruin all my grandkids' stuff.
Yeah. She would never. And I'm like, Robyn, like we don't know if your kids are ever going to get past celibacy.
No.
You know, like I don't know if you're going to have grandkids. So like, I don't think we need to hold on to a lot.
No.
You know, I imagine there's another garage.
Also, you have
just of
plenty of
grandkid
dollies.
stuff.
You have plenty of dollies for them to play with. What else is in the
my
pile?
God. Well, you know what? Maybe her dollies will get pregnant
Maybe.
and they'll have babies.
Yeah.
They'll cross celibacy, the celibacy line.
Crafty Carol, we got some baby gifts we need.
So, Aurora was like, so, you know, that guy I've been hanging out with, Brody, kind of coming around. And Robyn's like, oh, yeah, he's come around a few times, right?
Oh, yeah, Brody.
I'm like, oh, as if you didn't know what this conversation already was. The acting is next
Brody's
level.
probably over when she's doing this.
Probably.
Yeah.
And so he asked me to be his girlfriend.
You're doing her words a little bit wrong. It's kind of froggy. So Brody asked me to be his girlfriend, and I said, yes. Yes.
You kind of sound like Kristen Cavallari. She's like, yes. I said yes.
I
I'm
said
like,
yes.
can anyone in this family get rid of their fucking speech impediment? Good Lord. It is. And I'm like, you are 22 years old. You have graduated college. You graduate college at 22. She's 22 years old. And she's like nervous to tell her parents about her boyfriend who might want to try and hold her hand. The fuck is wrong with you? And then Robyn's face, like, oh,
it feels like she's 14 telling him like she's a freshman in high school, and she's like, I have this boy like in my class, he kind of likes me, and I'm like, you are old enough to live with him if you want. You're old enough to have a kid.
The girls on 16 and Pregnant tell their parents with less nervousness that they were pregnant than Awoa has
at 15, you know,
to mention that the guy that their parents have already met is now officially asked me to be a girlfriend.
You know what that means? We're gonna hold pinkies together.
We're gonna hold pinkies together, you know. And Cody's like, "Oh, right. Did he ask you to go steady or be his girlfriend?"
I'm like, "Yeah." Everyone's saying like, "You want to go steady with me these days?"
And she's like, "He said, Aurora, will you be my girlfriend?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And then he was like, "Go," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go." So Robyn comes in her confession, was like, she's dated some in the past.
She had a pretty serious boyfriend in high school. I'm like,
no,
sure,
she didn't. She had some guy that she was stalking.
It's not that serious if all you do is hold pinkies, you know?
Right. Now here's where Cody's like, "Is it making you nervous, Mama? Mommy,
Mamacita?
Is it making you nervous, Mom, to see your baby girl try and get fornicated?
Is it making you nervous that you can't make her be a baby anymore?
Oh yeah.
You know, is it making her you nervous that she might move out of our house someday?
Is it making you nervous that she might be exposed to the scary world out there?
Is it making you nervous that she's gonna have hormones in her mouth pretty soon?
Whoa. She ain't gonna have the hormones in her mouth for a long time. I'll tell you that right now.
They kiss.
But I'm like, why? No, they didn't.
I think they kiss now.
Maybe now, but they didn't in this video.
No, but in their pictures
episode
on Instagram, and they're holding the cowboy hat.
Because when he comes over, she gives him a hug, and it's like, "Hi, handsome." I'm like, "Ew, hi, handsome."
Hi, handsome.
If I ever came up to you and you were like, "Hi, handsome," like, what the fuck? Don't call me that. You know, don't call me handsome. Like, that's just.
And I take back that I said Brody was normal.
Yeah.
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 No one's normal if they come here and they are around this family and they want to stay.
Yeah. When they say,
he should have run.
"Do you want to celebrate Christmas with us?" He should have said, "I'm Jewish." You know, like, I can't. Sorry.
I'm never going to be around for Christmas. Okay. I got to get on the farm.
Yeah. I got to get back to my horses. So Cody's like, "So does Brody look at you the way that I look at your mom's cold, clammy ass?" You know? And she's like,
"Oh, he does. On a second date, he like looked at me and I was like, oh my God, are you going to propose?"
She's like, he just stared at me so hard. I'm like, that sounds like a Dateline episode.
I was like, okay, he does kind of resemble Brian Koberger, you know? And like, he was really staring at her. Like, that feels stressful.
We just stared into each other's eyes.
I'm actually remembering right now that I had a dream last night about Brian Koberger.
Oh, really?
And not Maddie. What was the other one?
He also
name?
has a lot of dietary restrictions.
He does.
Him and Kody have that in common.
What is not Maddie? What was her friend's name?
Oh, in the Brian Koberger
yes.
thing? Kaylee.
Yeah. She was in it, and it was about like one time she ran into him, and I saw like the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
So probably a
psychic?
vision.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. But that was,
all right.
that was stressful. I'm like, what was so dumb and so out of this world that she says second date.
"Oh, is he going to propose to me?" I'm like,
no. It's not going
He
to
just
propose
met
to you.
you.
Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you so dumb? So she's like,
We're both decided we're going to pray about it, and both are going to do the same.
and then Robin's like, but just about dating, right? She's like,
Well, yeah, but
and
also,
like other future stuff, like some future stuff.
Like maybe
We're just
kiss
working on
him.
a checklist right now. Okay.
okay.
He's crossing the checks off.
When she said her checklist, I was like, okay, let's go through her checklist. Number 1, he likes Jesus.
Mm.
Number 2, he likes me. Number 3, he likes worship music. Number 4,
It's more than Mary's checklist.
true, 6 foot,
6'2",
6'2",
kind eyes.
or kind of around 6'2", maybe 5'9", 5'9" to 6'4", something in there.
Yeah.
5'4".
Aurora's at least dialing it in a little more with the worship music.
She's like, must want to hang out with.
likes to listen to me sing.
Yes,
Mhm.
loves
Loves a flare jean on me.
Yes,
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
Yes, loves a big ass.
Has an Etsy shop,
Oh.
an Etsy account for me to use.
Doesn't mind spending some money. We like to spend money.
We want to take
here.
after my parents.
So Cody's like, well, he didn't ask me for permission to finger my daughter, And Robin's like, oh God, in our culture. I'm like, we don't care about your culture anymore. You're not part of it.
You haven't been part of it forever.
Part of the culture. You're not polygamous. You're not like, just shut the fuck up about your culture.
She's like, Brody doesn't know our culture. I'm
I
like,
know.
he never will because
You don't know your culture.
you don't know either.
Your culture doesn't claim you. Your culture does not like you. Like your culture said, shut the fuck up.
I'm honestly surprised that Aurora doesn't want to do plural marriage.
Well, I think as soon as she met Brody and was like, would you ever want sister wives? He's like, no. She's like, me either. She's a tofu girlfriend.
Yes.
She's got.
Oh, she's a cowgirl now.
Yeah, she's a full-on cowgirl. I should have been a cowgirl. Woo!
I'd love to see her riding a horse.
Oh my God.
It'd be like McKelty all over again.
Yeah, I would love that. But Cody's like, Aurora came to me to protect her during this dating period. I'm like,
She's 22.
The amount
She's
of
22.
times that we talked about protecting our girls. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is happening in Flagstaff?
Yeah,
You
what
didn't
are you
protect
worried
your
about?
family from the mold. You're not protecting them from the coal mine dust. You're not protecting them. So I don't know. Like,
Also, Flagstaff's a pretty safe town.
are we getting mugged everywhere we go? Like,
I don't know what we're protecting them from.
I've never been like, oh, I got to protect my girl. I'm like,
And a pocket knife is what's going to do it.
thank you. I was like, get her pepper spray.
Right?
A pocket knife? Like, hold
You
on
gotta
a
get
second.
really close to somebody to use a pocket knife
Let
on
me
them.
get down. Wait, oh no, that's the fingernail clipper. Nope, that's the
Nope.
tweezers.
Forget it. I'm untying my rope bracelet. Give me a minute. I have to
Give me
unwind
10
this.
minutes. Let me get my bracelet undone. So stupid.
You better stand back. I have 400 feet of rope. And I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh my God. So true. So stupid. Like,
really
I just
is.
like protect yourself with a pocket knife.
What? At the church? That's the only place you probably go.
Bitch, get her some shoes so she can run because she's not going to do shit with the pocket knife,
No.
Get her pepper spray, get her mace.
You better stand back. I'm going to
Get her a
slice you
taser?
with my pocket knife.
Oh, God. That's some serious hand-to-hand combat,
It has a corkscrew on it. Oh, goodness.
Oh, God. Well, anyways,
Let's change gears a little bit.
change gears. Let's get on the plane.
Let's go to New York City.
Oh.
My favorite part of this was as we're watching it, you said, do you think Puddle Monkey, well, just the puddle now,
Yeah.
really went all the way to New York City with Jen and Meri? Or do you think it's self-filmed? And then all of a sudden we get pop from phone footage. I was like, we know they didn't waste their time.
We could go to North Carolina.
Mhm.
We could go to Flagstaff. We've gone to Utah, but they were like, Mary,
Honestly, I
you're
feel like
fine.
Meri self-films the entire time. Like
I
we
feel like
never get Meri with the
there's-
camera crew.
They're just hoping one day Mary stops sending footage.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I'll film my
Every
trip
day
to
they're
New
like,
York.
new inbox email with
Yep.
Mary's footage. Like,
Yep.
what are we
Her
going to
and
use?
Jen laughing again. Oh my God, so much laughing.
Feel bad for whoever has to go through her clips.
Here's my question. Does Mary pay for Jen to go on the
Mhm.
trip?
Mm-hmm.
Does Jen have a choice to go on the trip?
No.
Okay. It's just mandatory.
Jen gets like, it's a cushy friendship with Meri because Meri does pay for everything.
Okay.
But Jen knows that
Did Mary pay at Dee Dee's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Meri always pays.
Okay.
But Jen always has to say yes. And Jen always has to laugh at Meri's jokes. So it's a fair trade-off.
That's not a fair trade-off.
You're right. Jen's in the red.
Jen is in the red big time. I mean, take her to fucking...
She hasn't spent any money, but she's in the red.
Meri could take Jen to White Lotus and she's still in the red. Like, it's a lot to have to laugh at Meri all the time.
It's a lot to have to be with Meri all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is tough.
Mhm.
And have to wear the Worthy Up merch head
I
to
know.
toe. I'm like, oh my God.
Salty purchase.
I just like when they're going on, I'm like, to see two grown women in matching outfits getting on a plane together. I'm like, what is that? Like, you're embarrassing, you know? Why are you both wearing Worthy Up? What the fuck
Also,
is that?
Worthy Up is, I don't think it's anymore.
And what is
I
the
think it went under.
business? What is the business that we have to do in New York City? What business did Meri have to tend to?
Nothing.
Okay.
No
I'm just-
business.
I'm like, what business? What you got to go to a LuLaRoe party? You
I
know,
know.
a Christmas party for the LuLaRoe.
Do you have to travel for LuLaRoe? I thought it was all done from the carriage house.
Well, they do they do like they used to do their conferences.
Okay.
I feel like we haven't seen those.
Was
in a
Meri ever on an interview recently?
long- For what?
I don't know. Maybe she had to go to New York to be on
Oh,
the Today Show. I don't know.
no. I think they
Okay.
did have her on like Parowan Living
Kelly
one morning.
Clarkson show. Wasn't she on? She was on something, some talk show that she did.
Tamron Hall.
She was on Tamron Hall.
Was
That's
that-
what it was, probably.
You think?
I bet.
Is
What
Tamron
else?
Hall film in New York?
I'm sure.
I'm gonna
Everything
Google it.
films in New York.
No.
I bet.
Let's see.
That's the only thing she's done.
Where
Had to be it.
does Tamron Hall film? Let's see.
New York.
7 Hudson Square in Manhattan, New York City.
I bet it was that.
Wow,
They solved the
Caitlin!
mystery. Yeah.
That's so impressive. I'm
Mhm.
so turned on right now that you figured that out. Because I was thinking to myself,
She's
"Ooh."
only ever done one thing. Wasn't that hard?
She was also on Rachel Yucatel's podcast.
You're right. She probably doubled those up.
No, I think that was not in person.
Okay.
Was it?
I don't know.
In my maybe it was. In my head though, yeah, no, she probably did. She was doing her again.
That's her press tour.
The show didn't ask her to do press,
No.
but she was like, "I
she
got
did
it."
her own press.
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
fly myself
She's
there.
got a good PR person, Jen.
Go Jen. Go Jen. Worthy Up. I'm like,
Jen's like, I got you on a podcasting guy on the Tamron Hall show.
when we're in New York, Mary's like, when I travel all around, when I'm in Disneyland, when I'm in Parowan,
Yeah.
when I'm in New York City, I like to change my dating app so that I can see what kind of men
Wasn't
are
it too overwhelming for her? She can only go on 5 minutes a day, but yet she's changing her location.
Can I tell you who
She's
Meri
trying
is?
to like meet someone in the 24 hours she's in the city.
I'll tell you exactly who Meri is.
Okay.
Okay. We're all out to dinner. There's
Okay.
a group of us. And she's like, oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. I can't. And they're like, what is it? And she's like, just
She-
stuck on her
she
phone. She's
lives
like,
on
oh
her
my
phone.
God. Oh my God. And like, what? And they're like, Tabitha lost her cat. They're like, who's Tabitha? And they're like, she's in my next door group. And they're like, oh, in Parowan? She's like, no, from Flagstaff still. I haven't left that one just in case I have to go back.
She lives in her phone.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
All the fucking
She's
time.
always on it. She never puts it down when she's with other people.
And again, Mary's like, I thought when I got to New York, maybe the guys would be a little bit more up. I'm like,
Again, your
quality?
standards are too high.
Right.
Yeah.
Mary.
I think we need to lower our standards, Meri.
Right.
It's not working with your standards that you have.
She's
now.
like, but that wasn't raw.
No.
Like, because they all swiped before you could get to it, they all swiped left on you. Everyone was like, oh God, no. What's
also,
that
like, if
hairdo?
Mary's in New York, okay, and she changes
Meri has the hair for New York, though.
her location, she does.
That's dry. It's
Brittle.
weathered, brittle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But like, say she meets someone, or like they swipe on each other. Is she like, sorry, Jen, I'm going out with someone tonight,
Yes.
and leaves Jen behind at the
Absolutely. Yes.
hotel? Okay.
Jen is
Or
there
does
for
Jen
Meri.
come on the date?
Probably. Jen is there for Meri. Mary's never there for Jen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's not a two-way friendship.
no.
Okay.
No. But
Alright.
again, Jen's still
I hope Jen gets a good paycheck.
honestly though,
that's what
maybe
I'm-
that's a good thing for Jen though. She's like, no, you go, I can have time to myself.
maybe.
I don't have to be around you. But listen, Mary's been discovering parts of herself. Things that she's been hiding.
What are those things?
She's a lesbian, right? Like she's like, I never knew. Like I always thought I wanted a good girlfriends around me, but I just want a good girlfriend.
God, she's never going to live her true self
no, she's
because
not.
all she wants to talk about is dating.
Because we saw how
Dating
Meri
guys.
reacted when Leon came out as gay,
Mhm.
and Meri was like, whoa, I have those same felons, but I don't act on
I
them.
push him down.
Push them down, baby. Push them down. I push those things down. So, yeah, I love Christine being like, I really hope that Mary's having a lot of fun dating. Lots of fun. Lots
She
of fun.
deserves it, She's lived a sad, miserable life.
Yeah. She let the kids come over for candy canes.
Hope she finds someone like my special David.
God, David. I'm over David.
I know.
So because it's raining and snowing in New York City, and all Meri wanted to do was go ice skating with her girlfriend, they have to find something else. And they came across what I had to Google was the Winter Wonder, the Northern Lights Express exhibit at Rockefeller Center's
That's a mouthful.
Hero. Right. I mean, it was a mouthful. And I read the reviews.
Okay.
Just so you know, it's not a virtual train ride. It's just a walk. I'm like,
Okay.
yikes! Not great reviews.
No.
Not great reviews. Being like, I paid a lot for what I got
For nothing.
Yeah,
It's one of those places where you just go take Instagram pictures.
right.
And it's like, did we see those? No.
the ice cream ice
Ice
cream
cream museum,
museum or
yeah.
whatever history of ice cream.
It's dumb.
But they found
They would love it.
something that was a total alternative to ice skating. A ball pit. Oh my God, a ball pit, Jen. Oh my God, look at the balls. I love balls. I love white balls, Jen. I really do. I don't love boobs, Jen. I love white balls, Jen. This was so embarrassing.
I know.
I felt
Also,
like,
when they get in and they like act out ice skating, like, did they hand their phone to someone to film?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't think that was Tamron Hall. I don't think Tamron Hall
Mary's
was
like, hey, I actually have a full TV show. I have no camera crew on my own.
Right.
Can you film this for me? And it will air on TLC, maybe.
And they're like, oh my God, this woman's schizophrenic. She thinks she has a TV show, you know? Or maybe I almost wonder, like, was there a fan
Did they have
who
a
was like,
tripod?
hey, you're Meri from Sister. She's like, hey, can you film for me? Me and Jen want to do a synchronized
Can you
ice skating
imagine being
routine.
like, I filmed this scene?
Oh, where's, you know what? Roll
I'll
the
hold
credits.
your phone, Mary.
Roll the credits.
Yeah.
Their name better be here.
Cameraman.
Camera. Yeah. iPhone camera.
iPhone footage from
Yeah. So
fan.
I will say this. When Meri got in the big white balls, she looked very thin.
She does look thin. She's gotten too thin though.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't look.
Her recent pictures, I'm like, she's looked like her face is so thin. It's just
She's not doing the shots.
no.
No.
There's a specific shot face. You can't go too far.
Yes, it's the Ozempic.
You get the Ozempic face. You
Right.
gotta keep a little meat on your face.
I know. Every time I'm out and about, people are like, oh my God, you have Ozempic face. I'm like, I know. I'm super skinny.
Yep, that's me.
During this whole catfish situation, nobody was there for Meri like Jen. Jen was her support system. You know, she supported her in all different ways. All different ways.
Yeah.
And then Jen had an idea for Meri. She's like, you've not even traveled as much as me. Like, I've been to Oregon, Vegas, Utah, New Mexico, Arizona,
The Four Corners.
Disneyland. I've been a lot of places. And Meri had not been a lot of places, you know?
Jen was like, you need to go somewhere, even just for a night by yourself. You should go to Lake Havasu.
Kid,
Like, that's really
give me
Wow.
my 400 yards of rope because I need to get myself out of here, you know? Lake
Really?
Havasu?
by yourself.
I can't think of anything worse. I can't think of anywhere worse
Sounds
to go
like a terrible trip.
than fucking
I
Lake
hate Lake Havasu anyways, but by yourself.
Have we ever?
Gross.
I think we drive by Lake Havasu when we go somewhere.
Yeah, and I've also been as a kid. I think
What?
it's gross.
Oh my God.
It's like where people go for gross spring break.
I feel like
And Meri
God.
went by herself.
I think Vicky Gumbelson went here on like an early season of
Yes.
Orange County.
Yes.
Oh, gross.
It's gross. I hate Lake Havasu. It's
Ew.
nasty.
No.
And what'd she do? Like, just stay up in her like Hampton Inn suite hotel
Yeah.
room? Like, I'm like, this isn't
Well,
fun.
it was nice because she had time to talk to Samuel Jacob Cooper away from
She did.
everybody. You know, it's like, oh, perfect time
Yeah.
for me and my baby.
we can
could-
have phone sex in this hotel room.
Yes,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, Samuel's camera's broken again, so I can't see his long
Meri only
penis.
stayed one night. It was too much.
That was one night too much.
That was
one night too long. You
She's
should
like, Jen, why did you suggest Lake Havasu?
Can you think of anywhere worse to go by yourself? I'm like, I don't know where the
Las
trafficking
Vegas,
places
maybe.
are, but like Lake Havasu seems like a place to get trafficked.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, I don't think they were gonna, get married, but still, I'm just like, oh my God. And Cody's like, yeah, I had no idea that she went to Lake Havasu. A lot of times, Meri she'd go on these trips. We never even noticed.
We didn't
Never
know
knew
she was gone. She'd come back and be like, yep, I went to Stonehenge. And we were like, you went to another country without us? She's like, yep.
Yep. hmm
You didn't even notice I was gone for 3 weeks.
No one noticed.
What a sad life.
Oh God, that was tough.
Meri was doing that. She was like going out of town, hoping people would call her and be like, are you here? And she was like, no, you guys didn't even notice that I left and went to another state.
Okay, well, can I go in
But
your
no one
house
ever
and
called.
get butter? Do you have any extra butter? They're like, they don't even ask
Do you have any
where,
food that's gonna go bad that we could take?
where are you or anything like that. It's just like, oh, okay.
No. They
Cool.
saw her leaving with a suitcase and they were like, everyone hide. Hopefully she doesn't ask us to take her to the airport.
Oh, so true. Meri always drives herself to and from the
I
airport.
know. And
Never.
the sad thing is they didn't live far from it and someone
No.
could have easily taken her, but she always had to park.
Yep. Always had to park.
Mhm. Poor Meri.
So we talk about how Jen was Meri's only support system, and Christine's like, I would agree with that. Like, we all hated Meri at that point.
We were so glad that Jen was there because we didn't want to be there for
we
her.
retreated from Meri years before that, just to like save ourselves. Like, it was
She's
terrible.
I'm glad she has had Jen and still has her. I feel like Christine is under the impression that they're girlfriends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, and as are we.
Yes.
So, guys, put on your best Mrs. Doubtfire outfit because it is the big night at Mrs. Brown's new mansion. All right. Wow. Brody is coming over.
Mhm.
Ariel is dressed for the occasion.
I'm like, why is she dressed like Mrs. Doubtfire?
It
It wasn't.
was a choice.
It was a choice.
It was a choice. I mean,
We're all
I feel
gussied
like
up to be at our own house.
she's dressed like I would imagine Kirsten to be dressed, the American Girl doll.
Yes.
Like Robyn dresses her and she's like, "You're my biggest dolly."
I'm like, that is not something she would wear.
No.
No.
But she also, I
It
think
felt
that
so wrong.
she thinks like, "Oh, I want to look cute."
I want to look fancy. Brody's
Yes.
coming. She's also got a crush on him.
Oh, big time. She's like, "I love those little lowercase teeth, uppercase gums. So hot."
I love a cowboy.
I'm like, okay. You're a horse. You got a horse mouth if ever I've seen one.
I'm just gonna put it out there that most people who like horses look like horse.
It's so true.
I don't know if
don't
what
know if
comes
there's, like,
first.
a-
What's the chicken or the egg? Like you look like a horse, so you like horses, or you just like horses.
See,
so
no, I think
you
it's
start to turn into one, like how people start to look like their dogs.
right. I almost feel like it's in them.
Okay.
They're born, and because
Yeah,
they've
they're
got
part
some horse
horse.
DNA in them, they're immediately
attracted to-
gravitate towards horses.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't like horses. I'm not interested in a horse lifestyle.
Okay. So you're calling it now. You don't look like a horse.
No, but also you told me I look like a meerkat, and I don't like meerkats either. So that's tough. That's a tough one. Okay, we have this giant 8,000 square foot mansion.
Mhm.
Okay, and obviously, yes, it looks dusty. It looks gross. It's very dark,
It's opulent.
opulent.
Mhm.
They have a shitty like countertop microwave where their microwave is supposed to go.
They do,
Yes, like there's a cutout for a big microwave.
and they have a tiny one.
The
in there?
tiny one in there. I'm like, what? Like, of all the stuff, of all the shit that you have in the
The old
garage.
owners took the microwave and they were like, "Nope, we left the appliances."
Yep. No, we left that for you. Yep. There's a microwave in there.
They
for
also
sure.
left a fridge the size half the
Yes.
size of the cutout.
Yes, I was just like, are you smoking?
Don't
crack
forget,
right
it's a new
now?
fancy house.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Beautiful.
I could not comprehend. I was just like, seriously, this is the microwave that you've put in this house?
Mhm.
It's a giant house, and this is what you've gone for. It really bothered me. It really did.
We're also going to do tiny Christmas trees in the giant house as well,
Oh yeah.
because Mrs. Brown can't locate the bigger ones.
So Cody's like, yeah, I can't wait for Brody to be here. He's my new buddy. We go by Grody. It's pretty
Brody and
cool.
Kody, Brody and Kody.
And Robyn is like also hot and horny.
Mhm.
She's like grabbing Aurora's arm, like, oh my god, are you nervous? Are you nervous? I'm like kind of
It's
nervous.
so weird how nervous we all are for this boy.
Yes.
Yeah,
This horse.
I feel like they're like, we can't let this go.
What is
Like,
the
she's
animal
never
that's
gonna
half
find.
horse, half person?
I don't know,
Okay, that's Brody.
but I feel like they're like, we got to hang on to him. Like if Aurora, if this doesn't work out, Aurora's never gonna meet anybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
Aurora's gonna have to marry a sibling at this point because we're all very incestual. She's like, oh, Aurora gets really nervous for these kind of experiences, and she's like, oh, when's he gonna get here? Oh, how's it gonna go?
And
How's he
her-
gonna finger me?
Her like running to the door when he gets there. I'm like,
Okay,
this
that's
is
not the
so
worst part.
Weird.
That is not the worst part. The worst part is then the entire family comes out like zombies from like the dead, and they're like, yeah.
Like there's another person here. We've never seen anybody else.
And poor Brody, I'm just like, dude, run for the fucking hills. The hills have eyes, you know? And I just feel like they all like creeped in there very slowly. And
He's
Jones
willingly hanging out with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that says a lot about him.
Yeah.
And as soon as she opens that door,
Hello, handsome. It's me, Kermit the Frog. It's me, Kermit the Frog, and I'm like so horny for you. Oh my god, so cool.
So before he gets there though, we're talking to Aurora about what's coming up. And she's like, oh, I do get nervous. I think I should get nervous for this. And Cody's like, yeah, I get nervous when I come home from a trip. You're all nervous. And Robyn's like, why? Because it's been a while. And he's like, yeah, I'm nervous because I got pre-cum coming out of me.
I'm nervous because I come home with a boner in my
Come
pants.
home with a boner for your Robyn. I'm
like, nervous because I'm worried you might find out I've been cheating on you.
Can you imagine looking at Robyn and getting a boner?
No.
Like, I know you've never had a boner, but as someone who's had many a boner, that I can't imagine looking at Robyn.
Especially not when she's in her hat.
No, definitely not.
And we found out she wasn't wearing a crop top. She was wearing a back brace.
Which was even hotter.
Which is way hotter than a crop top.
And she had to put it over her shirt. Right. That makes sense.
It makes so much sense. Yeah. Of course she wouldn't put it under.
No. But I'm just like, I'm saying like Robyn on her back, fully naked, spread eagle, like you can do whatever you want to me. It's like,
also,
I can't get it up.
How weird to be like, I come home nervous. It's like, sir, you also like, we're supposed to go between different houses. So like, you should be used to like coming home.
Right.
It shouldn't be like, make you feel giddy and nervous.
But I think Robyn's done with Kody. I think she's like, shut the fuck up. Because she's like, it's funny how you always make it about you when we're talking about Aurora. And he's like, I'm relating. That's how I do it.
He doesn't know how to relate besides talking about himself.
Yeah. I talk about myself, and then that's how I relate. I take the attention away from her and put it onto me, But
you think she's done with him?
No, she's not going to leave.
Okay.
She's not going to leave, but she's like, God, shut up.
See, I see other people say that too, and I think she's just like goo goo gaga for him. I do not see any annoyance.
No, he's constantly having to buy her shit.
Yeah,
to keep her interested. So
I've been shopping a lot while you were gone.
We're at the door. All the zombies come out. Solomon gives like the most embarrassing wave. I'll say this:
waving is embarrassing.
Waving is embarrassing. To be like, hi, hi, everybody.
Also, who waves like when someone's coming into your house?
Right? Like,
hi.
Hey, hi, it's me, Solomon. Do you remember me?
Does he know how to talk?
Yes, he does. We hear him talk a little bit later on.
Oh yeah, we do hear him talk a little bit. I feel like he's always so silent.
Yeah, no, we hear him talk. We definitely.
I do think though.
Yeah.
Could he be the one that gives us like a tell-all book when he's older? When he gets away finally. If he's not locked in the basement.
I'll visit that again in a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna visit that again because I have a whole theory going on about what's gonna happen with Salmonella in the future.
Okay.
So Cody's like, yeah, kids are excited to see you, Brody. But I don't know about her. And she's like, Todd,
my panties are wet.
I'm nervous to see him, Dad.
And he's like, I'm just messing. I'm just totally messing. I'm razzing you guys.
Hey, Brody, it's your cool father-in-law. I mean, future.
It's me, Grody. Yeah. How about we like have some fun, drink some apple cider, dude? Like get shit faced on apple cider. God, I just feel like Cody's like trying so hard to be Cole.
It's really embarrassing.
I feel like I'm embarrassing you when
I'm
doing it.
You are.
In my red pants is making it only worse. God.
It's like I don't like Kody doing it. I don't like you doing it. What are you doing?
I was just showing off my red pants. Okay. I'm just showing off my red pants for everybody who wanted to see them, So Cody's like, being a cowboy is equivalent to being a drummer in a band, which again, he's a drummer. He's got his drum set.
He's like me. Like we've never heard that before, Kody.
Pretty irresistible, but people come up to you and say, hey,
I feel like Cody's like, yeah, Brody's hot. I think Brody's hot.
Yeah, Brody's so hot. I can't believe Aurora was able to nail someone so hot. Hot like her dad.
He's hot like Daddy Wynn, a real cowboy.
Yes.
Daddy Wynn was so hot, and so Brody's so hot too.
And so
he knows how to take charge of a horse.
Cody's like, people are like, you think you can trust your daughter with a cowboy? I think I can trust my daughter with this cowboy. I think me and him could do double saddle. I don't know what that's
We're gonna
called.
ride bareback together.
Bareback. You're gonna do. Me and him have a whole Brokeback Mountain trip planned. Yeah.
Cody's like the kind of embarrassing. He'd be like, yeah, Brody, you want to watch Brokeback Mountain with me? Cowboy shit.
I feel like he's like, we're gonna whip out our pocket knives and dilly dally with each other.
Cody's like, hey, you ever wrestled before?
Oh, I'd love to wrestle.
I'm training for special forces. You want to give me a go?
How about we do fireman carries? Get on my back. well, we might have to do them naked there. So let's get naked and do it, you know, just because we're men, you know, and then we'll take a shower after, like it's the old days in the locker room, you know, we can just shower.
You know.
And I imagine Cody's like, I imagine them at like the YMCA in the showers or whatever. And Cody's got his like leg up on something, just having a full conversation with them. And Brody's like, they're not even in the showers yet. They're in the locker room. Brody's sitting on the
He's like this
thing. And Cody's like, yeah, what's up? You know, so I'm doing special forces, you know, I'm doing the special forces thing, and just like dick in his face. And he's like, oh, yeah.
Cody is probably the guy in the steam room who's like, yeah, your towel's not large enough, sir. I can see everything.
We're all men here. We're all men here, right? I mean, what? We all got the same bits and parts, you know? We're just men here. It's what men do.
You're gay if you're looking. And they're like, I can't not look. Your leg is up on the counter.
Oh my God. Robyn gets the wrong fucking tree out. And how she thought in this tiny little box that this was going to be anything bigger. I thought the 4-foot tree seemed big in this box.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I thought this was a big one. I'm like, how dumb are you?
Really dumb.
Really dumb. And this is where she's so out of breath. Cody's like, where's the big tree, mommy, Mrs. Brown? And she's like, must be.
She's like, I'm not lugging out another tree.
The asthma from the coal mine is already getting to me.
It's not a coal mine. It's a
what
was
it?
it? It was something.
Some sort of mine.
Cinder mine.
Cinder mine.
Mm-hmm. Cinder mine.
I don't know what cinder is. I don't know what coal is.
It's like red dirt or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
Either way.
Coal.
Whatever.
Coal's black. It's red.
Whatever it might
Everything's
be.
covered in red dust, not black dust.
Okay.
Okay.
So then we're going through the decorations for our mini trees, and Cody's like, oh, look here, mistletoe. And Robyn's like, that's not mistletoe.
Cody's like, Brody, over here. One time for you, you need a father-in-law.
It's initiation time, boys. We're doing a frat, all right? First things first, suck my dick. But just
like, did you go to college? He's like, no, but I always wanted to be in a frat. He's like doing all the embarrassing stuff. He's like, you guys gonna put a tie on the door? And they're like, Dad, stop.
Stop, please. All right, well, listen.
He's like, I know what that means. Special tie.
No, he'll have to put a bolo tie on it because he's a cowboy. So he's like,
Cody, I'm like, calm down. You're so embarrassing, Dad.
So he's so hyped. He gets so hyped with male energy.
He does.
You know, that's how
all
I know.
he wants is a boyfriend.
Yes, that's all. I mean, we saw it with Caleb.
Yeah, we did.
Like,
and now Caleb's like, don't ever fucking look at me again.
Yeah.
I hate you.
So Mrs. Brown, I think I found some mistletoe. And she's like, no, it's not. It doesn't have any berries on it. And he's like, anytime I see berries, I think about popping your berries. You know, I want your berries in my mouth right now, mama. Mama.
Brody, you feel this way about my little sweet little Aurora?
Yeah, I bet you can't just wait to grab onto her honkers.
No. It's going to be like the Jim Bob Duggar thing.
It felt like Jim Bob
Yeah.
Duggar.
He's going to be like, aren't you so excited to do this? Get over here, Mrs. Brown.
Get over
make
here,
out
Mom.
with you. Mom.
So
Let me eat your face,
gross.
Mom.
Oh my God.
Brody, someday you get to do this with my little Aurora girl.
Actually, how
is.
about I show you on little Aurora?
It was
girl?
very Jim Bob Duggar.
Very,
Yeah.
very Jim Bob
Yeah.
Duggar. So this is where Cody's like, hey, Brody, you got a pocket knife on you? And he's like, I don't actually. Aurora's got mine. And we're like, yeah, I gave, and she has it on her person, which is what they say. I have it on my person. I'm like, wait, she's really going everywhere with this pocket knife.
She's not letting it go.
Like,
my Brody gave this to me.
she's got it like in her pajamas. You know, she's got a pocket for
She
her
sleeps with
pocket.
it.
Yes.
She's
I'm like, the fact that she was able to whip out her pocket
Oh, yeah.
knife right then and there.
she had it out.
And then we get into the conversation about protecting Aurora
Mm-hmm.
and then protecting Aurora from yourself, Brody. And talk about two people having two completely different
I
conversations.
feel like Brody's like, what the fuck is your dad saying? Like, I don't understand.
But he's trying. So Cody's
Yeah.
like, you know, you got to
what's it mean to
protect
protect
her.
her from yourself?
You know, what's it mean?
What's
He's
it mean
like,
to you?
yeah, it's yes, sir. You know, and he's like, you know, but like, you know, you'd be amiss if you didn't protect her, right? He's like, yes, sir. Yes, sir, definitely. And he's like, so how do you interpret what I just said? And he's like, no fucking clue, sir.
He's
No
like, what are you
fucking
saying? You're
clue.
talking in circles again.
Yeah, I'm like, and I couldn't follow it either. I'm like, who is he protecting her from? You know?
And he's like, I told her she could use it on me if she wanted, but I hope she doesn't have to.
yeah.
And Cody's like, yeah.
Well,
all
Cody's
right.
like, listen, you don't want to hurt her, all right? Because
wanna
when
take
you
her-
get to that point, that's when you get to the vulnerability, All right. I'm like, he did not say vulnerability. He said vulnerability. That's when you get to vulnerability.
No boners around my daughter.
No vulnerability around
Because
her.
that could be someone else's wife.
But, if you want to have a measuring contest, me and you can fluff. We can get boners out and just see who's bigger. Who's the bigger man here? I'm coming in about 4.5. Pretty big.
But wide, girthy,
cocaine.
as Meri would draw.
So we'll probably do length and circumference. All right, Mr. Brody. And Brody's like, I've got the long one like the horses.
I'm pretty well endowed, Mr. Kody Brown.
I'm hung like a horse. Not only do I have a horse mouth, I got a horse cock. Wow, Christmas brings out the worst in us.
It's a dirty Christmas. This is definitely not what Kody would not be happy about us talking about the special parts.
Cody's like, listen, I don't want my kids messing around, because when you're dating someone and you kiss them, you're kissing another man's wife.
Yeah, if you don't wife her up, someone else will, and you've taken that special thing away from her. And don't you dare think about taking her special gift, like my pretty Robyn. My shy pretty wife.
He says, don't take that because it doesn't belong to you yet. I don't what? Like, I don't feel like your virginity belongs to me.
No. Also, it's it shouldn't be belong. No, you don't just get to take it and then it's yours forever.
Yeah.
It's Aurora's.
Yeah. It's Aurora's. And she can lie and say 10 times she's a virgin, with 10 different guys. And she's like, oh my God, this is my first time, because she's trying to get married. Stat.
No.
I just thought that was so weird how he's like.
I felt like he was like, Robyn, you want to do your speech about the special gift?
Oh, throw it on the ground.
Tell him how you gave away your special gift, huh?
So this is a very beautiful locket. And one day a guy came to me and was like, hey, can I put it in your butt? And I was like, okay, now my locket's covered in shit. Okay. I don't have a locket no more.
No special gift anymore. Kody.
Cody's like, listen, I kept my hands off Robyn until she was my wife. I'm like, that's a lie.
You're a liar.
You were kissing her.
You were making out with her while Christine had truly half in, half out.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, she was prairie dogging, truly trying to hold her in there until you got there. And you're back there kissing Robyn. Yep. That's a lie. You're a fucking liar, Camille.
Pretty sure your hands were all over her.
Then he says something so disgusting. He's like, during that time I had other outlets.
Other outlets as in your other wives?
Yes. Other places to come.
Which is gross to think about. Like, he's like, she had such a special gift, but then these other bitches, I was just using them.
Well, I just feel like he was like, I was so horny, I'd go back to my wives and think about Robyn.
Probably was.
And these are my outlets.
They were like, why are your eyes closed for 3 hours?
He's like, oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm just thinking about something.
Let me grab onto your thyroid. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How many times do you think he said Robyn instead of the other wife's names?
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. Yeah. But Janelle never listened.
She didn't care. She's like, I have earplugs in.
Janelle had, her headphones in, CPAP on. She's like, I can't hear what he's saying. Just fuck me. Fuck me good.
She's like, it doesn't really matter.
No. Christine about other always, things too. Anytime I had with Christine, she was crying.
Yes.
Where Meri was like, I'm thinking about Robyn too.
You want to go get Robyn?
And then Cody's like, the best relationship you could have is when you break up, you're still friends, and one day this next guy comes to you and is like, hey, buddy, thanks for taking care of my girl. Thanks for taking care of my girl.
He's like, that's what me and David's gonna say that to me someday.
Thanks for taking care of my girl. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I was like, you've never had a cordial breakup in your life, Cody.
No. But Aurora's like,
it's kind of funny because, my dad's talking about me getting raw dogged by Brody, and Brody's talking about tactics like knife skills and martial arts and horseback riding.
Like, oh my God. Like,
they're on 2 different pages.
They're on 2 different planets of what they're talking about here. I feel like
I feel like that's how Kody has conversations with everybody.
Yes.
Everyone's like, well, I don't know what he was talking about, but I was just talking about my own thing.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's like, they're never lining up.
But now with his new family, Cody's so much more discriminating. I wasn't discriminating against Tony other than the fact that I had discrimination against Mexicans. And Caleb, Mitch, I wasn't discriminating, but
I was letting anyone take my girls. But now I'm protective because I care about her.
I got special girls.
Yeah.
Aurora, Brianna.
Where was Brianna? She has friends. She has something else to do. She has life.
She doesn't have a job. I know that.
No, was she in a room?
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe she was babysitting the dollies.
Someone had to keep an eye on them.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're scared of the new house. It's scary.
Oh, you know
it's
what?
Too big. They might get lost.
Actually, I think Aurora asked her to leave. She's like, I don't want you to tempt my boyfriend.
Oh, you can't be around him.
last time he was here, you were showing all of us the hip hop dance you learned in 7th grade. Okay. And he got very stimulated by that. And I don't want to do that again. Okay. So Robyn's like, hey, Brody, would you feel like comfortable joining us for like Christmas?
Are we going to get another Christmas episode?
No.
I would love to see Brody at Christmas.
No,
Their house.
I don't think so.
Are you sure?
Well, we saw next week's episode.
Oh, you're right.
And it wasn't Christmas involved.
Darn it.
Brody's like, absolutely, because that sounds like a special day, and I'd love to spend the special day with my special girl. Oh, so cute.
Aww.
Kody's like, oh yeah, mommy, want to spend Christmas with a special guy? Look, I can do a helicopter with my dick, mama. Look at mama, look at me.
Also, for them to decorate Aurora and Brody trees, and Kody be like, "Where's ours, mama?
Yeah. Oh,
where's
mama.
ours, mama? Where's the Kody and Robyn tree?" Huh?
And she's like, shut the fuck
She's like,
up.
I could order more trees. I love to press buy now.
She doesn't even add the cart. She does buy now.
She does the fast checkout or whatever.
She's got all her
all her
info
info saved. She's like, that was 2 seconds.
Here's where things got really fucking weird for me. Is Kody's, going on about mama,
Yeah.
mama,
Mama.
I'm a special guy.
Mama.
Solomon comes in,
Yeah.
moves Kody out of the way, and is like, I'm that man now, and like puts his head on his mama's chest.
He's like, Mama, can I breastfeed?
And I'm like, okay, we
Don't
know
forget.
Solomon and Robyn got married years ago.
They got married at Maddie's wedding, trying to steal the thunder.
Was it Maddie's wedding?
Yeah, during the rehearsal, right?
No, it was when they were on a trip and they went to, there was like a big amphitheater.
Oh,
And everyone was
it?
there, and then they had their flowers, and he
Okay.
got married to his mom because he was
For
so
some
in
reason,
love
I
with
thought
her.
it was Maddie's wedding.
We are watching Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah.
This is like, this family's incest. Cody wanted to marry his mom. Solomon wants to marry
Yeah.
his mom.
Cody wants to marry Aurora.
Yeah. it's-
Aurora's clearly his favorite.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Of all
Mhm.
25 kids
Yes,
or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. Here's my theory. Going
Okay.
back to Solomon.
Okay.
I think Kody is going to get very ticked off with Solomon
When
as
he's
he gets
older.
older, because he's like, you're trying to step in on my
Well,
mama.
he's gonna be like, you need to be a man.
Stop
out at
going to your
18.
mama. Stop going to your mama.
Yeah.
She's my mama. She's my mama, not your mama. And here's the thing, though. It's like, obviously, we don't know much about Salmonella,
Mhm.
but I don't know if he's going to be much of a threat. I don't know if he's going to be much of a threat, but I feel like Cody's so against
So into mama.
other men, because he's like, I got to be alpha, and the only way I can be alpha is to kick them out. So I think that Solomon's going to get the same treatment
Okay.
the other Browns got. Robyn will probably not do anything to stop it, and that's when he's going to turn, and that's when we're going to get our book.
Okay. I have hope in him.
Come
Little
on,
corn
buddy.
dog boy.
Come on, corn dog.
You can do it.
Do it for the corn dog.
You can do it.
Oh my!
Tell us all the secrets. You know them all.
You
That's why
know
he's so
silent, and
ghostly.
he can
can,
lurk
like-
into any room.
Yes.
He's Slender Man.
He's holding a lot of secrets. I can tell in his eyes,
But he's okay. 13.
Ariola's oblivious.
Oh yeah, he's 13 years
Yeah.
old. No,
He's 14, I think.
14.
13 or 14.
Areola is not or Areola's locked in on sex. She knows, like, she's like, oh, mom and dad are wrestling again. That's sex. They're doing sex in there. Mom and dad are sexing. They're sexing each other up. Yeah.
She's like, I want to play that movie again. And I know at 52 minutes and 37 seconds, they get under the covers.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait for my family to go to sleep so I can watch Monsters
I'm going to play
Ball.
Sims and I'm going to make him get in the love bed.
But I'm just
I'm
like,
going to play Naughty Dollies later when mom doesn't know.
not only is your dad brushing your hair
Mhm.
and your mom telling you not to spiel,
Mhm.
and you can't have your phone during off-season times, now you're going up to your mama and hugging on her and acting like I'm the only man in mama's life.
She's mine. I married her.
Right. I'm like, you're honestly, if I'm at your school, I'm going to bully the shit out of you. And
Well,
I don't want to bully. I don't want to bully. I was bullied my
No.
whole life, but I'm going to bully the fuck out of you for that. Because you need to stop.
I'm like, I hope no one from his school is watching this.
They have to be.
Between the hair brushing and this,
Honestly,
it's embarrassing.
It's
and
like-
he doesn't say anything to redeem himself any other time. So
he made it
all
worse.
we see of him is embarrassing things.
We thought maybe like, oh, he gets his hair brushed because they're trying to, infantilize him or whatever. And he's like, no, I love it. I love getting my
know.
hair brushed. I
I
love
know.
hugging on my mama.
He still sleeps with mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that little purple couch was at the
I
end of
know.
their bed. So somewhere for him
Yeah.
to sleep.
Yeah.
At the very end of the scene, we get Awoa and Brody trying to hold hands. And I felt like it, like in
She
how
looked
Helen
kinda
Keller, they had to do the sign language in the hand
Yeah.
because she was blind and deaf.
Yeah.
I felt like that's what they were doing. Like he was like,
I felt like she
"Please
was
get me
trying to
out of
hold his
here. Your
hand, and
dad's
he was
trying to
like,
touch me."
I feel like he was like, I can't hold your hand in front of your dad. He's gonna call it out. He's gonna say
Yes.
something.
And he's gonna be
was
like, "You gotta hold my hand
trying
first."
to get away, and she was like, I got you with my pinky.
Yeah, it was just like
She was holding like his whole pinky with her, just her.
and he's just trying to pull it away.
Yeah.
Please don't. I don't want your dad to make me hold his hand.
It was
next.
really awkward.
Oh my god. We end this episode with back at Maddie's house,
Mhm.
and Christine's trying to get everyone to do some carols.
Brody's still around after almost a year later
Really?
because they're still together,
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Wow.
according to Instagram.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Impressive. She's trying to get everyone to carol. She's
Uh-huh.
like, okay, so we wish you a Merry Christmas. And then she points to Janelle, and Janelle's like, fuck that. No. Fuck
Nope.
that. Nope.
She's like, okay, and then you guys start now, and then you guys start now, and I'm like, Christina's giving so much camp counselor energy, and it's annoying. I'm like, just let everyone relax.
Well,
They're sitting on the couch, they were hanging out. They don't want to carol. They don't want to do your stupid shit.
I know. I feel like Christine's thinking about like the show. What can we
Yes.
do next for the show?
She's like, I'm a producer.
Yes. And so is McKelty. And I just was so
They're
annoyed
always
by her.
working.
Finally, like she gets everyone to join in. Janelle's like,
You notice Savannah was like, just like her mom. She's like, I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah, it was a lot. But the very end of the episode is confessionals where everybody is dressed in their Christmas regalia. Again, still not sure what that word is. And singing.
You know,
"We
they've
wish
got
you
like
a Merry
ears on.
Christmas."
They've got beards. They've got, they're
David
throwing
is-
flour.
David has made himself like a little person Santa. He's got little legs and a little hat on top of his head.
And David's face is the head.
Yes,
Yes.
it was so funny. And everyone's
Christine's throwing
singing.
cake mix. I'm like, okay.
Was cake mix? Oh, I thought it was
Yes.
snow.
No, it was cake mix.
Oh.
I think it was like supposed to be. They were like, "Do you have any flowers?" She's like, "No, but I have cake mix." Looks
Good
the same.
enough.
Yeah.
Good enough. Was it like the sprinkles in it or
No,
something? Oh,
just must have been white cake mix.
darn it. So
I know that bag. I
everyone's
made enough
singing,
cake.
you know, "We wish you a
Women.
Merry Christmas." Cut to Janelle. She's just doing it on paper, just holding the words up. I'm not singing. Nope.
That gave me such a. I was like, okay, Meri and Jen, you guys want to be funny on the show? Take a page out of Janelle's book.
I laughed out loud when I saw Janelle doing that.
I just love that she refuses. Like
Yeah.
she's like, I will not. I'll write it down.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay.
Good
And
enough.
honestly, it made for a hilarious ending.
It was because it's like we're surrounded by people who are so attention hungry. You know, I don't even know if Janelle was wearing anything Christmas. She was like, "Fuck this shit."
I don't, probably not.
Yeah,
She was
just
like, "Are
gonna
you
do
kidding me? You want me to sing by myself in a confessional?"
Not gonna happen, baby. Not gonna happen.
I love her for it.
I
That's why
love-
she remains the best.
I love when she's like, "All right, now we can eat dinner. Whew, let's
I
get
know.
this shit done with." Fucking sick of this family.
Oh, Janelle.
Wow, great
Mhm.
episode. Great episode.
Yeah,
You know, I
I-
said that it made me feel sad and depressed, but
Yeah.
once I made fun of it, it felt great.
Yeah.
It felt warm and
I
cozy.
loved being in Kody's garage.
I did.
loved meeting a new character.
I did.
You know?
Yes, I loved being in the garage. I loved getting to go on Home Depot.
Mhm.
You know,
I just want to see more inside that house.
that's all I want to
Yeah.
see. I loved meeting Brody.
Mhm.
You know, I loved Kody with the constant
Love
incestual
Kody and Brody
mama.
together.
Grody.
Mhm.
Love Grody.
Love Kody together.
It's really cute. Really cute. Guys, listen, if you enjoyed this episode, go and leave us a 5-star review. Nothing less than if you're on YouTube,
Mhm.
compliment us on how hot we are in our Christmas gear and tell us only nice things. We do not want to do any sort of looking inward. We just want to continue to be the toxic people that we are.
This is a fun show. It's
yeah,
meant to
don't-
make fun. I mean, it's all in good fun,
Right.
right?
Right.
You don't want to have us sit here and just compliment it all.
No.
Say we like them. We only
I've thought about trying to do that one time.
really
Trying to
just
do an
for fun.
episode where we
and then
like,
we'd be like Kody and be like, we're just joking though. We're just joking.
you're joking. Just joking. I'm
Just
just
joking.
joking. Totally joking with you.
And then we went with Meri and Jen to New York. It was such a fun trip.
So fun. It was
we
so
couldn't
fun.
do it.
And Meri was going through town.
Those two just have such a special friendship.
Such a special bond. Yeah. No, we're not doing that. So we're
No,
gonna keep talking
no.
shit
We're gonna
here.
talk shit.
But
If you don't like it,
leave.
leave.
Leave, loser. And
Goodbye.
if you're really cool, go join us on Patreon, patreon.com/sisterwivestalk. Or if you just go to the Patreon app, type in shit talk. It's all over the place. Follow us on Instagram at Shy Talk Pod.
hmm
Follow us on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah.
Follow us on, everywhere you want.
Anywhere you want to follow.
Anywhere you wanna follow
Anywhere you
us.
want to follow.
Anywhere you want to follow, baby.
We don't post that much.
No.
No.
So do that. join Patreon, say nice things about us, and Merry Christmas, guys.
Yes.
I know that obviously Halloween's right around the corner, but
Happy Halloween and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a happy Halloween.
We wish you a
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Splish splash, we're all trash. Goodbye.
Goodbye.